Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, I just took your crypto.
Oops, I just took 1,000 SDT from you.
Grandma asked you what you do. How you would explain her? Like what you do, how would you explain her?
Money.
Want to know what is like a crypto is a future.
I got the crypto from my wallet.
Bitcoin is the only currency that instead of being governed by humans is governed by math. That is the only certainty that we have in the universe.
I think it's a great time to be in the crypto ecosystem because we have sort of this reflation happening across the world, more fiat money chasing a scarce asset, and the bull market's going to continue, and I think it's going to be a fun party.
Oh, it's impossible. I've tried many times. The simplest I can explain is, there's different coins, and you buy and sell the coins, and try to buy the good ones and sell the bad ones.
Your question resembles Einstein. He said, if you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself.
I have a friend who runs a big bank in Connecticut, and like a year ago, he looks at me, he goes, cryptocurrency, that's funny money. It's all funny money. Bitcoin's funny money. Stable coins is funny money. And then a couple weeks ago, he came up to me. One of my best friends, Jeff, he came up to me. He goes, hey, how do I invest in cryptocurrency? I really want to get involved in World Liberty Financial. I really want to get involved with Bitcoin. I really want to get involved in the crypto world.
Bitcoin, I think it's like digital gold.
So think about the young generation. I mean, are they going to put one foot in a bank tomorrow? Probably not. Right? It's all happening online, and Web3 and all these things will is a massive enabler.
I was trying to propagate it in my informational bubble. Unfortunately, in my bubble, almost everyone decided that it's scam, it's a Ponzi scam, it's a pyramid. And maybe only last few years my relatives and near friends start to believe in crypto.
Half a century ago, there was only sand here. But in a matter of decades, Dubai has become a symbol of the future, where oil has given a start and technology a new breath. Today, Dubai is not only oil and skyscrapers. It is a hub of startups, blockchain projects, and capital. The crypto future is being formed here.
Most forward thinking when it comes to crypto adoption, regulatory framework. They have VARA here, they have AGDM here.
Dubai truly is one of the best places to start a project, to get integrated into Web3 space, and they've come a long way to make it happen, and I'm actually very proud to be here, to see how much work has been done by the actual leaders of the country to get it all, to make it all happen. It's probably the best place to start.
I think that Dubai is definitely the crypto capital of the world right now. Every single major company is here, and also the smaller ones are also looking to have license here. The events that are happening in this city are gathering the international community, so there's definitely familiar faces from Asia, from Latin America, from Europe coming to the city at least once in this year and during these seasons.
Dubai is great. It's super welcoming. They have a regulatory framework with regulatory certainty to companies. So made it super easy for people to come to Dubai. All the talent is coming to Dubai.
The Middle East is definitely the fastest growing area in the world for crypto adoption.
So we started Dubai Tech Tuesdays, and that was back in July 2024. And we've been very consistent. We do it every single week. So we just had number 40. Just, think about that. Think about what you have to do to make an event good and growing every week.
Well, the energy here is always great. I mean, I think this is one of the biggest events in the space.
I can't believe like how many people show up and like want to listen to CZ and all the people talking.
I've never been to a conference this big, to be honest with you. In the ETF world I come from, 3,000 is a lot of people. Here's there's 15,000, a lot of good energy, a lot of young people, very international.
Hospitality, but like also here it's just everyone's been so warm and welcoming.
Bring the next billion users into crypto.
Governments tend to depreciate currencies on purpose in order to stimulate the economy.
So if the Treasury is going to take a lot of these old bonds off the balance sheet of the banks and these hedge funds, then they're able to use more leverage to buy more Treasury securities at auctions. I think Bitcoin needs to go above 110,000 and on increasing volumes, maybe it reaches 150, 200,000, whatever that level is, I'm not sure, but I think that happens sometime in the summer or early third quarter.
Standard Charter sets like all-time high at some point in Q3.
I wish it hits at least 250,000.
And my end of year Bitcoin price target is around 250,000.
If you ask me, 4 years from now, is Bitcoin going to be a lot higher than Bitcoin is today? And that's the day that Trump leaves office, and the answer is 100% yes.
We are approaching 120 billion in US Treasuries exposure, direct plus indirect. That is the all-time high. Our user base grew 46 million, so it's 13% increase on the total user base just in Q1 2025.
We'll see more ETFs tracking Solana, XRP, Litecoin, let everything out pretty much, I think. Bitcoin will get 80% of this market.
My opinion is like we have to go back to fundamentals, and the fundamental about cryptocurrency is Bitcoin. If you hodl Bitcoin, you are winning already, and we need to go back to basics, helping people that are just getting started. We need more adoption, and that's the only way to do this through events.
Blockchain can make law better because it can act as a contracting tool. It can act as a way to get a bunch of parties working together in a way that's clear. You're not relying on some judge or some jury to be confused about what the law is that day.
Crypto is irreversible. There's no chargebacks.
Crypto and AI are the perfect match.
I see a lot of projects that trying to solve this problem for ordinary people to pay with crypto, to make some transparent payment system to allow people to pay with a Visa card.
Like we even have a payroll provider called Deal, which we pay in crypto essentially through Coinbase. So we're already making use of it because it's a lot faster and a lot cheaper than using traditional banking. So we're trying to speak to big payment networks in the US and in Europe to basically educate them about TON and to start building out use cases in terms of merchant payments, consumer payments, to try to make card issuance easier for the ecosystem.
ETFs are an easy way to get exposure. Sort of like how Spotify is an easy way to get music, right? Same deal.
What really interested me in the blockchain industry is the part of the democratization of the market, because finance is somewhat blocking its services for many different reasons, right? In terms of, for instance, the cost. Managing a stock market infrastructure, you need to involve so much.
Unfortunately, we still have a high volatility on the crypto market. It still have a big fluctuation of its price.
Haven't enticed mainstream users, because today we've invested billions, but fewer than 1% of people in the world use crypto for anything else other than speculation.
Onboarding into crypto. It's still very difficult for normal people to buy crypto cheaply, securely, and very fast. There's 1 billion people you can reach, and you have real distributions. Like most blockchains don't have distribution. They have certain customers, mainly crypto degenerates who are trading. It's like the original crypto crew. I think Ton is very different to that because we actually have access to normal retail users.
My thesis around Ethereum is there's no reason for Ethereum to exist. The gas fees are too high. And users, you'll never attract users because the gas fees are too high and it's too slow. Okay, you can go onto an ETH layer 2. So if you did, you'd probably go to Base because I think it's going to replace ETH. I think it's got the most catalysts. I think it's got the most network effect.
People will figure out a reason why they love ETH because the price is rising. They figure out a way why they hate ETH because the price is falling.
I think that the administration in the US is doing a very good job when it comes to digital assets and crypto policies. It's a 180 degrees shift from the previous administration.
I was thinking that the rulers of our world will not allow this. The main miracle in crypto story that governments allowed this.
I don't like it when a government owns an asset because what they can buy, they can sell.
It's an extremely good thing. It's only positive, I think. We needed this to happen. It's the only way to continue and progress. So I don't have any negative feelings about, governments adopting crypto and Bitcoin.
Trump is the boss of the head of the SEC, and it's his coin. So this is kind of weird. It's like you're going to deny the ETF of your boss's coin. That would be weird to me.
It gave me the knowledge to understand how economic works. I didn't know how it works, about the banking institutions, how we get manipulated, about inflation.
Funny enough, made me stop focusing on investing and start focusing more on building a business, which I have control over.
Building in crypto is the best way to build wealth rather than trying to trade. Investing and building is long-term the best strategy.
I think that people are going to believe that that is an important metric to finally look at. If you're a project that hasn't already launched. If you've been around for 2 to 4 years, well, you've had a chance to prove the white paper. What have you done? How many clients do you have? Has it grown? Do you have protocol revenue? Do you have profit? If we're going to deploy capital, it needs to outperform Bitcoin. That's the benchmark.
People get too greedy. People are impatient. They don't want to wait 5 years, 10 years to get the money. They need the money now with a meme coin. Investing is very hard, and almost everyone loses money.
And so I think, yes, cryptocurrency is a form of money, but more importantly, it's a form of shared ownership.
Now I actually think that that feels inevitable. It really does feel like it's just a matter of time before the whole world has widely adopted crypto.
People will use blockchain hours per day without even realizing it. It will be part of the day-to-day life. So, which is why, when you look at the opportunities that are being built at the moment, it's substantial. It's, it's like the gold rush.
Stick to the projects which offer disruptive solutions. We have entered the era of disruptive solutions, new solutions.
Blockchains are about creating digital value. I think within the next 24 months, we have the first real killer blockchain app. When I say the first real killer blockchain app, mainstream are using it without actually they just, for some reason, it's getting value in their wallet.
I'm betting on the industry. It's like Buffett said, the best time horizon is never sell.
Yeah, I'm sure we are going to the moon very soon.
We hold more than 100,000 Bitcoin overall with Tether, and we are believers in Bitcoin as the ultimate store of value.
Together, I really believe we're going to win the crypto revolution.
By the end of Trump's presidency, so I know 2028, Bitcoin will be around $1 million.